Hub office. The Super Hub office is actually one of the main base in the U.S. and it says here in Mission, Kansas City. It has the ability to transceive signal coming from the satellite. From the satellite, it's part of the options. But this is actually not yet finished. Based on my understanding, right? We have the satellite. We have the satellite that transmits signals. But this satellite also receives data coming from different locations. This actually serves as the what do you call it? The gateway on the aerial part. It receives signals from different ports.
Here, I have it.
Okay. Interesting in different part of the I forgot the name of the satellite.
Galaxy.
Galaxy 2.
It's Galaxy 2.
If you guys realize, and if you go back to your previous what do you call that studies during the early science subjects before, we have the different satellite names and different types of services. We have for commercial satellites, we have for military satellites. I'm sorry if I'm getting deeper.
That's okay.
This is just a part of my knowledge.
All right.
We have Okay, so we have like a services. Let's say, for example, coming from national data, it is transmitted from another satellite, from one satellite into another satellite. Okay, so let's make it simple. Okay, assuming all the data that comes from different satellites has already been intact or stuck at this point. Okay, and then the data are being transmitted to the main base, okay, to the hub. We call it the Super Hub office. And the Super Hub office, it needs some deliverables into this into this particular site.
It's
But let's
accounting.
not talk about first for three different services. Let's talk about first for one type of service. So we have the centerpiece that receives the signal and delivered to the substation. It's like an electricity. Delivered to the substation, and from the substation, it delivered from the
Central office.
At the distribution office, it came through different types of network. What are these different types of network? These are the different mode of delivery of the services from one household to another household. It depends on its reliability, and of course, it depends on its type of services that qualifies for every location in the U.S. or in the geographical location part of the Earth. So let's give it the geographical part of the Earth. We're only discussing only one type of a service, let's say a phone line. Okay. From what I understand earlier is, if you were to let's talk about the different type of networks. For FTTP network, it came all about the high technology way of transmitting or transmitting signals through fiber optics. I love it, fiber optics.
Yes.
Why is it called that AT&T, the leader in communication? Not only leader in communication, but leader in the worldwide communication services, and leads the U.S. top of the cost of the line transmitting agencies. Now, because it delivers fiber optics, when we talk about the fiber optics, this is one of the physical things that could expand signal. Nowadays, you don't have to go anywhere else, but it can deliver on the real, what we call it, the physical aspect. Because we have two types of deliveries. Okay, we could do it through aerial. We called it earlier the satellite services, and we also have the fiber optics can be also done through the underwater cabling that can deliver signal from one location to another location.
Underground cabling. Underground, not underwater. Okay.
You know, guys. He's actually wondering why is it underground, why is it underwater? Because if you are on the ground or inland, it has to be underground. Because we have two types of installation. We have the aerial and the underground. But if you are crossing the ocean, it has to be underwater. You guys remember sometimes when the earthquake struck somewhere in Asia, we've got lost signal, right? It's because of the underwater cabling. It has been damaged. The fiber optics. It takes us sometimes to connect. Because it has to be.
Because it's water, then
a typical word.
land or
connect it from one by one, something like that. Because you know what? It has to be more perfect. Because it's like what the things was discussed earlier. The fiber optics deliver only a light signal. Light signal can travel 7 times past the Earth for 1 second.
That's light year.
That's light signal. Unlike sound, it takes some time. When you use pump, it takes some time.
Audio.
The light signal 7 times circling the Earth for 1 second.
Oh wow.
The light signal how it delivers. So what? Only fiber optics can deliver or can manage this type of a signal. Just a light. So let's forget all about the rest of the network. And let's move on to fiber optics. And then the fiber optics can also actually. What else? So let's forget about it. Now, if you were like,
Forget about it.
okay, well, okay, go. So, on my understanding, okay, since we have like different types of networks, it also varies the requirements, or it actually also measures the requirements of the location, especially the obstacles or the hindrances they have to consider, and also
For them to
they
get
also
the
have to consider
AT&T.
what's called the policy company. If you see this type of limit or like that limit, well, you can be qualified, you can be qualified, or you cannot be qualified. It's because of the expenses, because the company.
The
has
max?
to
Are you
consider
asking me for the maximum?
The cost of installation, especially for fiber optics, it does really cost a lot of money to it. So, from my understanding, that goes on.
Okay.
So we continue tomorrow.